Alright, hey guys, we're gonna do for today, we're gonna do circles touching other circles and arcs. We're gonna do this method. If you look at another video that I did, we've done this so far. So we're gonna do this now, okay? First things we need to, first thing I need to point out some things to you. It says let R and R1 be 50 and 60. The measurements are variable, so they can change, okay? So but we'll be using 50 and 60 for this method. R, it says let R and R1 be 50 and 60 millimeters respectively. Respectively means that if you have two things and then you have two numbers, the first thing belongs to the first number, second thing belongs to the second number, okay? It can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4, but once you say respectively, it means first for first, second for second. So R is going to be 50 millimeters, and here we see you have R here, which is the radius of the arc that we're going to draw, and these points can be anywhere, okay? As long as the two arcs are touching, we can put our points anywhere on the paper, okay? The next arc is going to be R1, and R1 is going to be 60 millimeters. We see R1 right here, okay? So we have two arcs that are going to be joined together, and then the R, the small r, which you can see right here, this is the radius of this small circle or the complete circle, and this circle, the aim is to touch this larger arc and this smaller arc also, okay, at the same time. Alright, so we know what we're gonna do. Let's do it. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna draw, and let's just put some notes. R is how much? 50 millimeters. R1 is 60 millimeters, and small r is 15 millimeters. Okay, so that's all the information we need. Now, in order to get that, we're going to make a point anywhere on the paper, like I said, and we're going to label that R, and that's going to be 50 millimeters. So open our compass point and put our point at R, and we're going to draw an arc right here, anywhere, okay? Next thing we're going to do is the 60 millimeter arc, and I'm going to open it to 60 millimeters now, and we're going to put it somewhere over here. If you put it here, it's not going to touch the other line, as you can see, so you want to put it somewhere here just to make sure that it touches the other arc, okay? And then we're going to do that. Always make sure to remember where your point is, okay? So might want to make a little hole in your paper and then put your point and label this what? R1. Okay, so we have the two arcs. What we have to do now is draw the two circles. So if you remember, the radius of this circle, and let me just draw a line from here to here, is 50, and the radius of this circle is 60. So in order to get the point, we're going to need a point to draw. Let's just look at this. We're going to need a point right here to draw this circle right here, and in order to get it, all we have to do is add the radius of this circle to the radius of the other two arcs, okay? Let me say that again. You're going to add the radius of the circle given, and remember this is a variable too, so it can be a bigger circle, it can be any size circle, but for today it's 15, So all we have to do is add 15 to each individual arc. And if you see here, we have added R1, which is the bigger arc, to R. So R1, which is 60, is going to be added to R, which is 15, and 60 plus 15, you're gonna get 75. Okay, so you have to draw an arc 75 from the same point that you drew R1. Okay, but over here you're gonna do the same thing, R plus R, small r. So r was how much? 50, plus the small r, which is 15. 50 plus 15 is 65. Okay, so we're gonna do that. So the first one we said was R1, 60 plus 15, which is 75. So we open our compass to 75 right here, and then we put our point right here, draw an arc. That's going to be one arc. We need two arcs to make the point. Okay, for the second one it was r plus 15, so r is 50 plus 15, which is 65. Open our compass to 65. Alright. Wait, just a little bit. Out. And then put our point on R again, and then make our other point right here. So we have two arcs right here to make our point, and once we have this point, we can open our compass to 15 radius, and it will touch both lines, okay, or both arcs. So we put our point, our compass to 15, which is the radius of the circle required, and then this point should touch that arc and this arc out here. Okay, it's a little bit right here. Okay, so it should look something like this. Okay, alright, and this is used for making different shapes. So let's say you have a curve coming this way, you can join it along with this arc and then go out that way seamlessly. Okay, so you can make something like that and then come around, so you see a shape starting to take place when you're designing. Okay, if you understood this method, you can like and subscribe to this channel and keep following. See you next time. Bye.